It was a dull afternoon, the kind where students count ceiling fans and pray for the bell. Helen, a bright young black girl with thick natural curls, sat quietly at her desk, pen dancing across her notebook. She'd been a target since the first day she walked into Mr. Clarkson's class. He was the kind of teacher who thought sarcasm was wit and prejudice was discipline. The man's dislike for her wasn't subtle. It was loud, sharp, and seasoned with every bit of venom his bitter heart could produce. That afternoon, he stormed into the classroom clutching a pair of scissors. The room stiffened. His eyes scanned the class like a hawk, but everyone knew who he was after. He marched straight to Helen's desk, scissors raised like a sword. "This hair," he sneered, "doesn't belong in my classroom. It's distracting, untidy. You should look more presentable." Gasps scattered across the room. Phones slid out of pockets and cameras blinked alive. One brave student whispered, "Bro, you're on live." But Clarkson didn't care. He wanted blood, or in this case, curls. Helen's hands trembled, but her chin stayed high. "You can't touch me," she said softly, her voice steady, though her eyes glistened. Clarkson smirked, looming over her. "Watch me." But what he didn't know was that the world was already watching. Tens of thousands streaming the moment in real time, hashtags multiplying faster than his temper. The class was no longer his domain. It was an arena, and the spotlight was burning. If you're following this story, don't forget to like and subscribe because what's about to happen will shake more than just a classroom. The tension could have sliced the air cleaner than the scissors in Clarkson's hand. His knuckles whitened as he lunged closer to Helen, the metal glinting under the fluorescent lights. Students scrambled back, desks screeching across the tiled floor, phones tilted higher, some kids even shouting commentary like sports announcers. "Ladies and gentlemen, Clarkson about to fumble his whole career in 4K, one boy yelled, earning nervous laughter. Helen didn't flinch. Her eyes locked on him, steady, fearless, almost daring him to make his move. The scissors hovered inches from her curls. "This hair," he hissed, "is a mess. People like you never learn discipline." His words were acid, dripping into the ears of students who couldn't believe a teacher in 2025 would still spit such filth. Suddenly, a sharp voice rang from the back. "Sir, you touch her and you'll wish you'd never been born." It was Jasmine. The class joker turned warrior, her phone live streaming with a comment feed exploding like popcorn. Messages flew. "Expel him now. This is abuse. Don't touch that queen's crown." Clarkson turned red, his anger bubbling as he realized the world outside his classroom was already his jury. But then fate pulled the rug. The door burst open, and in marched the school's owner, a tall woman in a navy suit with eyes like searchlights. She froze at the sight, the scissors raised, Helen trapped, the class on edge. "Mr. Clarkson," she thundered, "what on earth do you think you're doing?" Viewers, if you're enjoying how this fire is burning, don't forget to like and subscribe because the explosion hasn't even started yet. The scissors slipped from Clarkson's hand, clattering on the floor, but the damage to his pride was already nuclear. The owner's glare could have melted iron. "Explain yourself, now," she demanded, voice echoing like Judgment Day. Clarkson stammered, sweat glistening at his temples. It's it's school policy. Her hair is." The crowd of students erupted before he could finish. "Liar! Shut up! Your policy is racism, old man." Phones caught every second, angles from left, right, even slow motion on TikTok already remixing his shame. Helen sat tall, her curls glowing under the lights like a crown he could never touch. She didn't say a word. She didn't have to. The students became her choir, chanting louder, "Leave her alone, leave her alone." Clarkson's face twisted like a man realizing his empire was sand crumbling in his own hands. The school owner stepped closer, jabbing a finger at him. "You were about to assault a student on camera because of her hair? Do you know how many people are watching this live right now?" Clarkson's jaw dropped. He hadn't even grasped the magnitude. Jasmine cackled from the back, reading comments aloud. "Look, someone says you're trending as Scissorhands racist." The class exploded in laughter. Even Helen cracked a smile, her strength shining through the madness. Clarkson tried to regain control, but it was too late. The owner snapped her fingers. "Office. Now. Pack your things." His knees buckled, humiliation eating him alive. And still, the internet was only just sharpening its claws. If this story has you hooked, smash that like and subscribe because trust me, the sweetest revenge is still on its way. Clarkson stumbled into the hallway, the crowd of students chasing after him with their phones raised like torches. The scissors still lay abandoned on the floor, a symbol of his failed cruelty. Helen walked out behind them, chin high, her classmates circling her like bodyguards. Outside, the live stream had ballooned, hundreds of thousands watching, comments flying like arrows. This man needs to be fired today. Protect black students. That girl is a queen. Clarkson's career wasn't just collapsing, it was imploding in real time. The owner followed him into the main office, cameras still rolling. You think you're a teacher? She barked. You're a disgrace. Effective immediately. You're done here. Clarkson's voice cracked. You can't. My reputation, my pension. But before he could whine further, the door burst open again. This time it was the school board, already alerted by the viral video. They looked at him with disgust. One member tossed a tablet on the table showing millions of views. You're finished everywhere, she said. No school in this country will take you now. Meanwhile, Helen's story hit the evening news before she even got home. Reporters swarmed, students cheered, hashtags like hands off our hair and crown unbroken top trends worldwide. Clarkson, on the other hand, couldn't step outside without people booing, spitting, or pointing their cameras at him. Parents pulled their kids away from him like he carried a disease. He wasn't just unemployed, he was untouchable, a walking meme of humiliation. Helen, calm and radiant, had turned his attempted cruelty into her coronation. His downfall was complete, permanent, and poetic. If you loved watching this racist empire crumble, like, and subscribe because justice served this cold deserves to be shared everywhere.